Hey everyone. Hey, how are you all guys doing? I have testimonies to share with you guys. I've been holding it off. I noticed that I am not someone that is so quick to record and take pictures. I'm just not the type. But that's something I have to get out from because I have a whole lot to share with you guys. Okay? This is for anyone that's dealing with depression because I was dealing with that. So let me just get into it. I was, I found out earlier this year I was dealing with depression. This is not like clinical depression or severe depression. This was acute. This acute depression. And in depression, the type of depression I was dealing with is that I would just I feel like I'm just not doing nothing with my life. I'm not doing anything. And I keep finding myself in the kitchen. I just keep going to the kitchen, making meals and stuff like that. And and when I found out, I didn't take it to God. I didn't. I know I learned at that moment that I was dealing with depression. So this is what, July. Found that it came back again June, that I was dealing with depression a little bit, and I was in prayer. I surrendered to God, and then I ended up having a dream. I ended up having a dream. I did share with the members of the church, and they told me not to claim that. But with this dream, I was working at a retail store, and this retail store was very small. It was like it was different, but it gave me. But in my spirit, I was at a very known retail store. This woman walked in with her 5 children, and like from the smallest to the oldest, and the youngest child came to me and had his arms open wanting a hug, and it was a chocolate baby. I love me some chocolate little kids. It was a chocolate baby, and he looked like about 2-3 years old, and like I said, he had his arms open, and I gave him a hug. I appreciated the hug so much. The supervisor walked in. And that was my cue for me to, go. It's time for me to go. So I got my things together. Then I said bye. I tell everybody bye, and I'm walking towards the door. I open the door. I am automatically there at my home, but it's not my current home. It's my old childhood home. And it was dark, like dark. No lights, just no lights in the house, no lights. And walked into a room. Yeah, or I opened the door, I'm automatically in the room. I'm in the room. And I looked out of the door to see what home I'm at, and I noticed that, like I said, I'm in my childhood home. I'm in the room, and it was pitch black. My eyes were closed. And my eyes ended up closed. It was open, but I ended up closed. And I was swinging my arms in there, and from my left up in the air, just had my arms out, I touched a mouth. And I said, "Who's this?" And I said the person's name, but it was a child. And then this child, it's my nephew. What is my 3-year-old nephew doing up in the air? I'm talking about out. I'm talking about out in the air. What is my 3-year-old doing up there? So I took my nephew and I lay him down on the bed. He was tired. He went to sleep. He was already asleep. So I closed my eyes again and I started swinging up in the air. And this demon wasn't. I was swinging up in the air, and once I felt the presence of the demon, and and I'm talking about like I was physically feeling it. I attacked the demon. And but this demon wasn't fighting me. It wasn't fighting me. But at the same time, I said, "No, Ashley, that's not how you fight." I said that in the dream. "No, Ashley, that's not how you fight." So I called on Jesus. And after like 3-4 times, I started singing his name. Jesus, Jesus. I called on his name, and as I'm singing his name, just saying his name, I heard the voices of angels. The voices of angels. That's just crazy to me. So next thing I said, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. I'm like, no, it was not a preferable song to you guys, but that's what came out of my mouth, That's what came out of my mouth. And I am hearing the voices of angels. I'm talking about now, not clear as day, clear as day. Okay? I'm hearing the voices of angels. I was like, what in the world? Like, what? Huh? It was just so shocking to me. So the room went from pitch black to a little light in the room. And I saw the demon. I walked up to the demon and I said, "I see you. I see you." And it backed up to a corner, crouching down, just afraid of me, Well, for me, I'm not afraid of demons. I even stood right in front of Lucifer himself. I'm not scared. No, I'm not. So, but that spirit was scared of me, and it was so ugly, very ugly. And the dream ended from there. I had claimed depression. But the thing is, I know how to be depressed. I've been in that state before. And if anybody dealing with depression, that is an actual spirit of depression. And I just want you to know that you don't have depression. You don't have the spirit of depression. Even if you were diagnosed with depression and you believed it, I just want you to know you don't have it. Because Jesus has given us his perfect peace. He has given us love, power, and a sound mind. And he also gave us a sound heart, which that means that you are a sound living soul. So I just want you to know that you have his perfect peace as well. You have perfect peace. So whatever that's giving you depression, I need you to surrender it to God and surrender it to God. Tell him what's wrong. Surrender it. Let it go. Let it go, and in return, he will give you peace. Okay, and he did, and I was just at awe, as shocked for what he did for me.